In 1915, 28 men lost their ship to Antarctic ice. All of them made a home. This is how. August 1914, the ship Endurance sailed from England, bound for the last great prize on Earth, crossing Antarctica on foot. Her captain, Ernest Shackleton, had already failed to reach the South Pole twice. This time, he wanted something greater. His crew were sailors, scientists, a photographer, and one stowaway. 28 men who trusted him with their lives. Deep in the Weddell Sea, the temperature fell, and the ocean itself began to freeze around them. By January 1915, the ice locked the ship in place, their position 1,000 miles from any help. For 10 months, they drifted with the ice, waiting for a thaw that never came. And the ice began to squeeze, 10 million tons of pressure groaning against the wooden hull. In October, the Endurance's timbers finally snapped. Freezing water poured into the ship. Shackleton gave the order, every captain dreads, abandon ship. They saved what they could and stepped onto the ice. 3 weeks later, they watched their ship slip beneath the ice. Now, there was no way home. 28 men, 5 tents, 3 lifeboats, 2,000 kilometers from home. Shackleton made his men one promise. No one would be left behind. Not one. They hauled the lifeboats across the shifting ice by hand, surviving on seal meat and melted snow. For 5 months they camped on a drifting ice floe. Then one night, it cracked directly under their tents. When the ice finally opened, they launched the 3 boats into the freezing sea. 7 days in open boats. Frostbitten, soaked, hallucinating from thirst, the navigator kept them on course. They landed on Elephant Island, barren, frozen, uninhabited, but it was solid ground for the first time in 17 months. But no rescue would ever come there. So Shackleton chose the strongest boat and 6 men for the impossible. 800 miles of the roughest ocean on the planet, in a boat 7 meters long. Worsley got just 4 sightings of the sun in 16 days. His math had to be perfect. It was. They reached South Georgia through a hurricane, but they had landed on the wrong side of the island. So they crossed its frozen mountains on foot, 36 hours without sleep, with screws from the boat driven through their boots for grip. When they staggered into the whaling station, men who had known Shackleton for years did not recognize him. It took 4 attempts to break back through the ice, but in August 1916, Shackleton returned for his men. All 22 men on Elephant Island were still alive. Every one of the 28 had survived. They never crossed Antarctica. They did something greater. They gave the world the greatest survival story ever told.